This is Italian Brainrot, a meme so cursed, so chaotic, so deep-fried in irony and lore, it has somehow overtaken actual pop stars in relevance. Yeah, we said it. Billie Eilish who? On TikTok, Discord, and whatever forums still exist, Italian Brainrot is the new religion. And no, it's not just a dead meme. It evolved. It transcended. It became a full-blown cinematic universe, built from TikToks, wikis, stolen audios, and pure unfiltered chaos. It all starts in Indonesia. A little character named Tung Tung Sohor lives peacefully with his family until their village gets attacked by a group of feral, jacked-up monkeys called the chimpanzini bambaninis. These monkeys don't care about politics, laws, or mercy. They're chaos incarnate. Tung's father stands to fight them and dies. Baby Tung, who's literally still a toddler, grabs his father's baseball bat and escapes. And this bat, it's not just a weapon. He carried the bat not for sport, but for the sense of safety it brought him. Coldest quote in meme history. Tung's brother escapes too. They split. One heads toward Kyrgyzstan, the other toward North Korea. Meanwhile, the monkeys pivot to Saudi Arabia, leading us to the Saudi incident arc. That's where we meet Liry Letos, a literal time-bending elephant-cactus hybrid. He survives a village raid, finds a mystical clock, fast-forwards his own age, and transforms into Liry Lee. Then he becomes a full anime protagonist and erases the raiders. No explanation needed. This guy just has powers, and we accept that. Now the real character arcs begin. Tung goes full hero, wanting to protect the weak. But his brother? He becomes continental Gilbert, bitter, broken, and hungry for domination. While Tung ends up in Italy training with Trallo and Trippy Troppy, yes, those are real names, Gilbert teams up with an ape-like villain named Matteo. Together they start a megacorp in the US that manufactures soldiers. Not just weapons, literal hybrid animal warriors. They become quadrillionaires and start plotting world domination. This is where the story starts moving like a shonen anime on acid. Meanwhile, back in China, we meet Berber Patapim, the forest oracle. He's this gentle, animal-whispering guardian living in a protected sanctuary. Gilbert and Matteo conspire to break in. Matteo disables the force field, and the chimpanzinis storm the forest and kill Berber, devastating. But the plot twists. Matteo betrays the monkeys, bombs them, and makes them extinct. Why? Power. And in doing so, they disrupt the world's aura balance. This sends shockwaves to Trallo, the sea oracle, who knows something is seriously off. While chaos brews across continents, we go back to Japan. Enter Capuina Assassino and his sister, Ballerina Cappuccina, elite warriors raised under a strict Bushido code. But Ballerina's tired of that life. She fakes a business trip with Matteo, secretly joins the villains, and flies a crocodile straight into Italy to assassinate Trallo, who's too weak from training to fight. And just when things go dark, Liry Lee freezes time, grabs Tung, and teleports him to the battle. What follows is one of the coldest power-ups in the entire lore. Tung gets an upgrade. Full beast mode, speed, strength, defense, maxed out. And he's not alone. Trallo also levels up with water-bending powers, though it's unstable. Meanwhile, Bonka Ambalabu, a forgotten grunt-turned-scientist, builds a lab in central Italy with Tung to hack Gilbert's robot army. And boom, the Crocoavian Wars begin. In America, every soldier turns against Gilbert. Chaos erupts, Crocoavians swarm. But Gilbert? He's cracked. He uses literal tectonic plate powers and kills everyone. He even rebuilds Bombardino Crocodilo from the scraps. While all this unfolds, Ballerina Cappuccina infiltrates the heroes by pretending to be a medic. She's not. She's manipulating Tung, then starts flirting with Trallo too, who doesn't even realize she's the same girl. Meanwhile, Bonka invents a device that hacks Gilbert's soldiers remotely, causing global destruction in the US. Trippy Troppy heals Tung, and just when things calm, the ultimate betrayal hits. Ballerina poisons Trallo, but instead of a fight, she falls for Tung. Do we trust her? Absolutely not. Just when you think it can't get messier, Capuina Assassino arrives in Italy, sees his sister on the enemy side, and begs her to come home. She refuses. She's too far gone. In pure Bushido fashion, he stabs her, then commits seppuku out of shame. This emotional wreckage triggers Gilbert's final move. He shifts tectonic plates, causes a tsunami, and uses Bombardino's head to fire lasers across Europe. The entire continent is collapsing. It's giving final boss energy, and the heroes are outmatched. Just when hope fades, the Earth sends out a spiritual SOS, and Saturnina El Rapacio Cow answers. The Oracle of the Universe. Stats maxed. Power incomprehensible. He offers the heroes a deal. Unlimited cosmic energy, but they must fuse. Desperate, they agree. The result? An unholy beast. Trippy Tralla tumor. Bonka Tungalina Crocodina. Yeah, the name is insane, but the power? Next level. They go up against Gilbert and tank his ultimate laser beam, then flip it and annihilate him. It's over. But the fusion is irreversible. The heroes are gone. What remains is a soulless amalgamation of all their parts, wandering Earth, empty, mute, mindless. They saved the planet, but lost themselves. No identity, no future, just rot. Italian brain rot. What started as a low-res joke turned into a mythos that's now more talked about than Billie Eilish in some circles. And that says a lot about the state of Gen Z culture. So yeah, call it cringe, call it insane, but this is storytelling redefined by memes. If you've made it this far, welcome to the rot. Now binge the shorts, study the wiki, start debates, make fan art, and subscribe. Or the chimpanzini bambininis might pull up in your village next.